dance for joy, your last part.
Welcome to Slightly Shambolic SMMT Reviews, the series where we film an entire review in just over half an hour. This is the SMMT test day at Oakley Hall near Basingstoke, where I've been driving an awful lot of different cars today. The 2023 MG4 XPower is very exciting, but is it any good? Should you care? Let's find out, shall we? So we've already driven a couple of MG4s on the channel. The first one we drove actually at this event last year was a trophy long range. Then in December 2022 I had a go in the cheapest model, which is the SE standard range, and now we're having a go in this XPower version with the eco mode turned on and the one pedal mode activated, which is working really well. It feels just perfectly normal to drive. It doesn't feel sort of unwieldy or anything like that. But if we go for sport mode, viewers, we unleash the whole 435 horsepower. And unlike the standard long and extended range models, an extended range model has just been released as well, with a range of, I think it's 323 miles as opposed to 239 miles with this XPower version. Unlike those, it's going to be very crazy. Yeah, I like the one pedal mode. That's a new thing actually for this model, and I think you can get it on other variants as well. So let's go in the sport mode. Oh my gosh. Oh, help. Help! Help! And that's the speed limit. 0 to 60 in this car takes 3.8 seconds. Wow. Turn it off. Oh my gosh. This is one of the fastest cars I've ever driven, if not the fastest. I've driven an Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio with 507 horsepower, but this is absolutely bonkers. It's mad, and it costs £36,500, the same price as the extended range version. Wow. I mean, it's not a terminated drive or anything like that. Unlike the standard one of these, it's four-wheel drive, not rear-wheel drive. I think we need to go and just park up and take a look at this phenomenal car, don't we? So unlike the SE and Trophy models that we filmed previously, the XPower does have some differences. A lot of people have said that it doesn't look extrovert enough for something that has 435 horsepower. But as far as I'm concerned, this looks absolutely fine. It's just an improvement on the standard car. I wasn't so keen on the wheels on the standard MG4. These look fantastic, much bigger, and actually the ride's not too bad on these 18-inch wheels. Those yellow things over the brake calipers are actually just sort of little covers, but I don't really mind. I think that looks different enough. One thing I'm not sure about is if you can get this car in what used to be called XPower Grey, which was an MG Rover era colour, and the XPower name also dates from that time, which is 2001 to 2005, that particular era. We've got a rear diffuser on this car as well, which does look different from, say, the Trophy model, which also has these kind of funny spoiler things at the top of the boot. I like the tiny rear wiper viewers. I like little wipers like that. Reversing camera and parking sensors, of course. Boot's about 360 litres or so, and it has got, this car, we've got this sort of charging lead. We'll just move us out of the way for a second. Got an adjustable height boot floor, which is good. I don't think you can get a spare tyre at all. I don't think it's possible in one of these, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. You can Yeah, so you can take this out, I think. I'm not sure you can put it lower. That doesn't really work like that. But you can use it as a divider. It's difficult to put this back with one hand. Can I do it? If I put it in, yeah, there we go, it's better. Put it like that. Put the cables back in. It's got side pockets as well here. It's not the most sort of commodious. I think possibly the boot is a little bit smaller, it seems, than the others because of the dual motor, but I might be wrong about that actually. At least you can load things through with the boot floor in that position there. We've got some hooks either side. I don't see a 12-volt socket, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. Just a normal boot, unlike one of the other cars I tested today is a Kia XC, which is a normal sort of hatchback shape, but also has an electric boot. I don't think you need that on one of these. Charging flats this side, and we have the SAIC Vision LED lighting system. This colour is one that we've tested before on a MG4 back in December, but you can get a sort of green colour just for this XPower version, which I think I would prefer. And we've got some sort of orange stitching in here, designating this as the XPower version. I think this is probably Artico leather rather than real leather. Same with the Alcantara. I'm not sure if that's actually real or not, but it does look very nice. One thing that I really appreciate about an MG4 is the amount of space you get in these. Very, very comfortable actually in the back. Plenty of headroom. I'm just under 6 foot, about 5'11", and loads of room for me. Got the back pockets at the back. USB charging point back in there, which is fantastic. These little funny things at the top. I wonder what you put in there. Door bins here as well. There is hard plastic top of here, but I mean, goodness me. A lot of people have pointed out that an XPower costs about the same as an entry-level Volkswagen ID3, so why are you complaining when you get more than double the horsepower? No rear armrest for the backseat occupants, which is a shame, but nice big doors, really sort of wide opening. It'd be nice to see some fabric in there. We do get some in here, and then the sort of rippled effect. Overall, it's more practical, I would say, than sort of stylish. But then a lot of people who are buying these, and they have sold very well so far, are you know, probably just keen on that. Also got the black roof and the black mirrors on this car. I think you can get those on the trophy as well. Front camera is there too. Let's get in the front quickly because we don't have a lot of time with this car, such as the nature of slightly shambolic SMMT reviews. They are shambolic. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that should be on the rear door, shouldn't it? That should be on the inside. That's much nicer. And then there's a piano black here, some fabric here. Nice fitting door handle. Actually, the interior door handle doesn't feel too bad. It feels better than the one in the SsangYong Corando Emotion that I've tried, which costs actually a little bit more than this. So we've got two displays here. We've got the standard one in the middle here, and fortunately I've actually set this up so I can get to there quickly. One of the things about slightly shambolic SMMT reviews is it's kind of going through all these touch screens and sort of making mistakes of going through, but there are the modes: Snow, Eco, Normal, Sport and Custom, Energy Recovery, as regen braking. Obviously, if we take off one pedal mode, then you can actually set that, but we've got one pedal mode, which is fantastic. We've also got an energy saving mode, MG Pilot, which for the last, I think, 4 years has been MG's suite of safety assistance features. Rear driving assistance, blind spot detection, lane change assistance, rear cross traffic alert, all that sort of stuff. And it actually has an automatic braking function for that too. We've got convenience. We can actually change these particular ones. Someone's actually put that on a drive mode. So the left switch on the steering wheel here will actually change the drive mode. Let's see if that's actually working at the moment. Yep, look at that. Normal, Sport, Custom, Snow, Eco. Brilliant. Very, very good feature. Energy recovery on this side here, that's a really sensible feature as well. There's actually a lot more kind of ways that you can bind it. What that actually means, rather than energy recovery, it's the level of regen braking. Obviously I've got it on automatic, which means one pedal driving. auto fold and unfold, power mirrors, auto door lock, lighting, yeah, follow me home, automatic high beam, brilliant, safety, auto hold to the handbrake, driving. So we're going to go through here sort of quickly. We've done all that stuff, brilliant. Go to the homepage on there. It says please charge in the charging connector. We don't need that. We've got 77% remaining, 178 miles. That seems pretty accurate if the range of the car is 239 when it's fully charged on a WLTP cycle. One thing I don't like is a lot of the ventilation controls are actually buried in this touchscreen, so you have to press this button on here to actually get into it. I mean, you've got things like the heated seats and heated steering wheel and everything in here, but I would just prefer it to be physical buttons. They don't actually feel that nice either. But then again, this is a car with more power than a Mercedes A45 AMG, and it costs less money. So maybe I'm being nitpicking here. Let's see if my secret mission documents will actually go into there. No, not quite. They'll probably go in the door. Yeah, go in the door. Excellent. Let's close all that stuff up. Right. Yeah, so big door pockets. It's all flapping around. I'll have to fix that later. Sunglasses holder. Yes, we have one. I don't think there's LED lighting actually, but again, we've had to cut corners somewhere. Open this up. Nice big storage bin. Little net there for stuff. I don't know what you put in there. Maybe some pens. Then back here, more storage. Just tidying things up, which I like. Viewers, I like tidying things up and not having a cluttered car. Some nice cup holders there. You could put your phone on there, but I think that would just shoot off. In fact, let's put it, yeah, there we go, wireless charging pad. Unfortunately, I don't think my phone actually supports that, or whatever one that I use. Just leave that there a second, I've only got one hand. Okay, let's go through the system here. So we've got the door open at the moment, which might actually preclude me doing stuff. Okay, just close the door to get rid of this warning. Okay, that's better views. Right, so down, included total 19 miles an hour. Quite a few people have driven this car already today. Long press to reset and things like that. So if we go into drive, will that give us more stuff? Because there actually is no button in here to actually turn the car completely off. I think you can do it in the menu somewhere, but most people just get out the car and lock it and it turns it all off. So does that actually mean we've got any more recorded total here? Can we sort things out? We've got adaptive cruise control in here as well, and lane keeping assist and all kinds of exciting things. For whatever reason, I don't seem to be able to sort of change a lot of the functions in here. Maybe there just aren't many to sort of change. Oh, there we go. I've got to do it like this. Okay, brightness level, radio, tyre pressures, and then it's sort of down like this. There we go. We've only got two sort of displays on here, so most of the information is probably in the middle there. Right, this is very shambolic, isn't it, viewers? Let's put that back into park and just have a look at the motor. So, got various coolant reservoirs here, brake fluid, obviously ground up electric car platform, not some modified combustion one, so you can actually have a much smaller area in the engine bay than you would if you were dropping, say, the 1.5 turbo engine from the MG4 in here. So yeah, not much to say. You do get a 7-year warranty with one of these, 80,000 miles, which is good, and that includes, I think, all the drivetrain and everything like that too, which is excellent. Strut brace fitted, which probably will help with the handling. Right, I think that is all I've got time for now, viewers, so let's head back, shall we? Lloyd Consulting stickers, t-shirts and mugs are available by clicking the link to the Google form in the video description below. So before we head back, viewers, I'll just tell you quickly that the XPower has stiffer suspension and torque vectoring, which helps you with cornering. variable front to rear torque bias as well. You do get a vehicle to load as well, like with some other MG4s. The battery is 64 kilowatt hours, and if you wanted to charge it from a 7.4 kilowatt wall box, it'd be 5 hours to a full charge. If you were charging it from a 150 kilowatt rapid charger, 10 to 80% would take about 35 minutes. Now the extended range would be an awful lot more than this, and even the long range, which is 280 odd for the SE and 271 for the Trophy, is more than this. So it depends really what you want. Right, I think we just need to have a little drive back, don't we? I said earlier on that the automatic version for the regen braking in here is the same as one pedal mode. It's not. It's actually, there is an adaptive system which just sorts it out, but I'm on a one pedal mode. Again, I'm surprised how compliant the ride is. It's a little bit firmer than the normal MG4, but it's quite compliant for a car like this. And we seem to be going rather quickly, even eco mode, to go around this corner and see how it handles it. It's just fine. All in sort of electric silence. Silent but deadly. Right, let's join this road. We're still in eco mode. Someone seems to have stopped in the middle of the road though, for reasons I don't really know. So, a couple of other people coming the other way in some other exciting cars, but here we go, up to 50, which is the speed limit, and no problem at all, even in the eco mode, which is crazy. Dear oh dear, viewers. Yeah, it's a very different experience from driving around in, say, an Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio. It's very different. We've even got the little cameras on here which are helping me to actually change lane. I've forgotten that feature's actually on these cars. It comes up in the middle of the dash. Yeah, which is superb. I've really enjoyed this, actually more than I expected to. Standard MG4 is pretty fast. Even, you know, the standard range one is quick. But this is on another level. I'm in eco mode and I feel like I'm about to break the speed limit any given time. So maybe this wouldn't be the MG4 for me. Maybe the extended range one would be better. But you don't get the looks on the extended range. You get the looks on this one. So I'm kind of torn. Which one would I choose for the same price, £36,500? I don't know. Not really sure. Let me know what you would choose in the comment section below. It is a matter of something like 90 miles more range in the extended range model. Anyway, thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching this episode of Slightly Shambolic SMMT Reviews. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment below, and we will see you again soon for more extremely quick reviews.